Antonowski escapes from a high-security prison. Now the cops are thinking about going on
Hey,
strike.
what's up,
What happens
guys?
if some dangerous
It's
criminal
King
breaks out from
Robo.
the cell's jail station?
Welcome back to some more Robocop Rogue City. We're gonna be calling up Blanche here in this part. Last time we dealt with some prison problems, but we got that solved. And now we're gonna see if we can potentially see what's going on with her.
Dr. Blanche.
Thank you for returning my call. I, I don't know what to do. Who to trust.
What seems to be the problem?
My research that I was conducting on you. It's gone. All the data that I collected is missing from the precinct. If someone felt comfortable stealing my computer, they may come after me once they realize that most of my records are on paper. OCP has been adamant about me keeping all the records on my computer, but I don't trust technology and I don't trust OCP. I keep most of my records with me in my notebook. I don't know who to turn to, except you.
Where are you now?
Home.
You are not safe there. Meet me at the Star Motel.
Yes, I know the place. I'll meet you there. Thank you.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be protecting her.
I demand justice. I'm not leaving here till I know what happened.
Sir, can you please calm down?
I'm a respectable citizen. I won't be treated like this.
Murphy, you busy?
What you need?
This guy's really a handful. Do you mind taking over?
Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of problem. The real problem is that one of you ignored my call for help.
Sir, none of our dispatchers would do such a thing as receive a call and not act upon it.
So maybe the next thing you're gonna tell me is that I wrecked my own fish shop.
Plenty of people attempt insurance fraud.
How dare you? My family has been serving that neighborhood for generations. You should know that I have many offers to buy out the shop, but I would never sell out to OCP, unlike you lot. I need to speak eye to eye with the man who ignored my call this afternoon.
Just a moment, sir. Murphy, I think it's your new buddy who's been on dispatch duty today. Could you check this matter with him?
Oh boy. Alright, let me swap to the mission.
Something's going down in the locker room. Let's check it out.
It was you sitting on your ass in dispatch when my cousin called the police. He got shot because no officer showed up.
It appears there's a technical problem. I reported it to OCP.
You see? He said it himself. That little snitch reports everything to OCP to undermine our efforts.
That's not right. I answer all...
Yes, it's not right, and you'll answer for that. Put him up.
I ain't gonna fight you. We're police officers.
No, you got that all wrong. You never were and never will be part of this team, because you're not a real cop. You may fool some of us, but I can smell a rat a mile away.
Attacking a fellow officer is a violation of the law. I will not allow it.
Of course you won't. You're both OCP's puppets covering for each other. This is bullshit!
Come on, Steph. Let's just go.
Whatever, man.
It's kind of messed up.
Your stress level appears to be high. I recommend using a health pack.
I'm guessing you're not here just to check my vitals. Can I help?
There has been a complaint about police ignoring calls.
You mean other than this one? I had a feeling something was wrong with the switchboard. Can you meet me in the dispatch room? I want to show you what I mean. I think the problem started when OCP brought new equipment in. I mentioned to the technicians that I thought something was wrong with this switchboard, but they said not to fuss, as this stuff is top of the line. Maybe you could have a look at it?
Alright, so technically it's not really all his fault then. Maybe. It's a machine here.
found something?
This cable looks out of place. I will see where it leads.
Police, what's the emergency?
Hello? I just called, and I believe someone hung up on...
Okay, just remain calm. Officers are on their way and we'll be with you shortly.
I haven't even finished my last sentence, and you...
Thank you for contacting the police. Stay safe.
Alright, so is somebody just sidelining them and just hanging up, not doing their job?
So, any luck finding what's wrong with it?
The switchboard has been tampered with. Calls are being patched through to a concealed answering machine.
That's seriously messed up. But it's definitely not all the calls. I've been receiving a pretty decent share of them. But have a look at this. I marked the map with all the calls I've answered this week.
One entire district seems to be completely empty.
Yeah, and it's that rundown neighborhood. We need to find out what's going on over there.
An opportunity presented itself. There is a victim from there awaiting an apology.
Okay, let me take care of that. I'll tell you what I find once I'm done. I can't undo the injustice you suffered, but I want to make it right. I'd like to start by visiting your store. Maybe I could take your statement there so I don't keep you here any longer.
Finally, someone who's hearing me out. I want to see you by the end of the day. Otherwise, this man'll go straight to Miracuza.
Once I finish my dispatch duty, I'll come right over.
Good. Good. I can take my leave now.
It's the perfect opportunity to check out the area and learn what the locals know, don't you think?
I agree.
If you're not busy with your other duties, maybe you could join me there?
Do we have to go exactly right now? Oh, might as well. Oh, okay. So the side mission actually continues into the main mission, which sends us back to the city hub. Well, town hub. Alright, so we'll just go and do this first.
Murphy, you're here. Let's start with what you found out at that prison.
I will show you, somewhere private.
I think I've got the place.
The new OCP project is what will make this possible for you. But I wouldn't want to leave you empty-handed, so let me at least give you this. The project's called Afterlife.
Afterlife? So someone in OCP is working with Wendell on another big project?
If not Becker, then who?
Sorry to disappoint you all, you ungrateful fucks. You didn't think I'd find you here, did you? Since I'm already here, entertain me. If I'm no longer your suspect, then who is?
I mean, we're all thinking it, so I might as well say it. What if it's the old man?
Ha! You've got some balls to even mention something like that. Nevertheless, good luck. Even if it's true, he's untouchable. Unlike you, I've got some work to do. Final preparations before the expo. So wish me luck.
Good luck.
Becker's right. We can't just go on accusing people without proof. What else is there?
Seems that Wendell found himself another gang to work for him.
What do we know about them?
Guns for hire. He's paying a lot for their services. They're supposed to be very computer savvy, real high-tech shit.
Dr. Blanche mentioned her computer was hacked.
Then I think we found ourselves a new lead.
Murphy, I want you to pursue this.
I will pay Dr. Blanche a visit.
All right, everyone dismissed.
Can't wait to go back out there, partner.
You're not going anywhere.
But, Sarge!
I need you here. That's the end of the discussion.
Yeah, I don't think we need you getting hurt again. And that was funny when he said good luck to him while he's walking away. This dude's annoying, man, Max. Just slap a better hairline on his head.
Murphy, Mayor Cusack wants to talk to you. He's waiting in Reed's office.
Oh, what now?
You called?
I did, Frankenstein. I hate to sound like a broken record, but the election is days away. The future of this city is at risk. That's why I wanted to be blunt with you. I want your support. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. Is it money? Do you want me to pay you?
I will remind you, Mr. Mayor, that bribing voters is illegal.
But if that's what it takes, you know as well as I that we can't have OCP rule this city. I may have overheard that there are some serious accusations pointed at the old man himself. What more do you need to know to support me?
I will think about it.
Sure. Take your time, but not too much time. The election is in 2 days.
So that means we might run into the other one.
We're killing ourselves to put those bastards behind bars, and the next thing you know, they're back on the streets. Why even bother?
Don't get yourself down. Nothing really changes. We're still gonna be chasing after the bad guys. Now that Becker has his robots, do you really think so? Better stop being so naive.
Alright, before we go, I still do have some upgrades here. I forgot what I put from before. For some reason I didn't save it. Let me see. I guess we'll go with this. Because I actually wanted to where, like, if you get more eliminations, you can keep, like, slow-mowing and all that. It keeps it going, which is pretty cool. And then we have valuable items. Dialogue. I guess we can go with detection.
Are you on your way to see Dr. Blanche?
Yes. Let us hope I will not be slowed down by another cheering crowd.
So, the preparations for the election are in full swing, huh?
Fortunately, I am just by the hotel.
Good. Keep me posted.
Alright. Yeah, I was about to say, I like how this is always changing in the area, which is pretty cool. And then we have another protected serve. This time is only 3. Wow, okay. And then police evidence. I might just go and look around before we start the main thing. So let's do this first and then I'll do that.
Murphy, good to see you. Multiple armed suspects have taken over the store. We gotta be careful. They got the owner inside.
I am going in.
You need backup.
Yeah, I'll take him with me.
Remember your field training, Officer Washington.
I won't let you down.
You guys go ahead. I'll secure the perimeter.
He's my new partner.
Oh, it's the mayor's poster.
Maybe he actually knows him.
Let's get him!
You're something else.
You really know your stuff.
How did that miss him the first time?
They stand no chance against you.
Oh, thanks, partner. Tried to throw a grenade at us. I don't think so.
Oh God! What will my father say? Then the fish, all the fish are gonna go bad.
Ooh, we got another disc.
Pops. It's not like anyone can smell the difference.
I don't see any more evidence. Let's just go in here.
Open the door and come out with your hands up.
Oh shit, that's Robocop. Listen, you and your friends got it all wrong. You're not supposed to be here, pal. OCP doesn't butt into this hood's business. And you're police on OCP's money, so you better scram if you don't want trouble.
Alright, what should we say here?
I am a police officer. I do not take orders from lowlifes.
What do you want, Robot? I'm trying to be nice here. I've got a hostage here, and I'll blow his fucking brains out if you try anything stupid.
Break the door! He's reloading.
Who's that?
Did he shoot his leg off?
There ain't an ounce of respect in those perps. There's nothing sacred to OCP. But I was wrong about you. You definitely more human than any of them OCP hyenas.
That was intense.
Good job, Officer Washington.
Thank you, Robo.
Bro, he literally shot... Oh, man. Okay, that... I didn't think that was a possible thing, but okay. So get out of here as fast as we can.
Hey, Washington. That sounded like a proper gunfight. So how come you're still in one piece?
I had a partner who had my back.
Keep it up and I might just change my mind about you. I'll wrap this up, Robo. You can head back to the precinct.
Should have did that from the start, bro. Like, you gotta have your officers back, man. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go around and try to find if anybody's doing anything weird, the 3 missions that are around, and if I do, you'll see it, but if not, we'll go straight into the hotel. So, here we go.
Hey, Robo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle. We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's office.
This case is urgent, but we can't get inside the vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
I am glad to be of help.
And if you can look around for clues afterwards, you never can tell with the electricity.
Alright, so we got another mystery here with our two guys. Well, lady and man officer. From the last time, I think it was episode 2, we was looking for Sut. We had someone that passed in the streets.
Bulbs are burnt out. Something must have caused a short circuit. I assume a failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
If it wasn't for that, we'd have probably found the car on bricks and him in just his boxers.
Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great. But if you could take a look inside, just in case.
Gladly.
Alright, let's see what we got.
The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Not everyone can tie something like that.
There is an earring on the front seat.
Could be helpful if we find out who it belongs to.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the murder?
The phone, the
Certainly
earring,
worth
and a
checking.
sailor's knot. That's something to go on.
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards from the victim's office. I wonder why he stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left a message.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
Were there any witnesses?
There's that homeless guy across the street. He warned us about the current. He probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him. His hand is fried, but he says he doesn't want an ambulance. Says he can't afford it.
Well, yeah. You know how much a bill is?
Why would OCP get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mills' campaign manager. OCP will do anything to get Mills elected.
Yeah, if everyone hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole station down here.
One question, why was the camera so close to O'Neill's face? Like, jeez.
Why did you not join the strike?
I owe Reed a favor.
And you're too close to retirement to risk it.
But there's nothing keeping you here, Officer O'Neill, apart from making my life less bearable.
Well, somebody's gotta watch your clumsy ass.
Like, I'm not saying she's a bad-looking character, it's just, it looks a little blurry with that last one. The banter between these two.
I will let you know if I find anything in that office.
We'll meet you there, and maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
Not on my watch.
Hey, I thought we were partners.
Alright, let's talk to you.
Like I told those cops, no ambulance. Just leave me be.
You tried to rob a corpse.
Now I am truly offended. Without me, these cops would have turned to ash. I should get a medal for it or something.
You are only hurting your case. Now make your situation better and help me with this investigation.
Oh, finally, you're judging me fairly.
What do you know about that car?
I know the guy who owns it. I mean, I knew him. He always stopped here to pick up this blonde gal. Real peach, I'm telling you. High class.
Describe the woman.
She likes jewelry, but she's not covered with it like a Christmas tree. She knows how to wear it. That much I can say.
So technically she was in the front seat probably because that's her earring. Maybe in the car right there. And it probably was somebody else in there that probably committed the crime. Maybe she was working with the person. I like detective stuff. I'm not great at it, but hey. I bet you that might be some of it. let's get to the office. Dude is knocked out.
The long-awaited execution of the war criminal Ernesto de la Diego ended in failure when his military supporters, Red Rat, staged a bloody protest. Ernesto was acquitted to prevent further bloodshed.
Okay. Any evidence around here? No.
Oh, come on, please. May I help you, officer?
I want to speak with someone from Simon Page's office.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane, Simon's assistant. But I'm afraid we have to wait for Mr. Page if we want to go in.
Why?
A key card issue. I have to recode them every week because Mr. Page has a thing about security. But sometimes newly encoded cards don't work. I call them unpredictable little things. They can ruin even the best schedule.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
What? Oh God. That makes my schedule irrelevant.
Were you or anyone else in the office yesterday after Mr. Page left?
No. Mr. Page always stays late, and just the two of us work here.
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page called the office during his murder.
Of course. But first we need to get inside. Maybe you could help with the door.
Stand aside. All right.
Follow me.
All calls go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right.
Oh, why do you have a fake ID there? Because what is what that said?
Things to throw away. I regularly clean my workspace. I don't like to be distracted by anything.
I don't know where we could check the bathroom, but okay.
You have no new messages.
The phone on Mr. Page's desk is connected to his answering machine. It's the only one in this office.
Maybe he did not get a chance to record his message. Organ selling and other ideas for making money?
The books were bought for show. Visitors don't look too closely, and making an impression is all that matters. Mr. Page's words.
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with, though. He kept me out of his private life.
What we got here? Let's see.
Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings. Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them.
Alright, where's the last thing? I hate when you have to be like accurate.
Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it. Did you find any leads? You know, perhaps you should check out Mayor Kuzak's team, as the death of Mr. Page plays into their hands.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person marked as G. In fact, they met yesterday.
Oh God. Could he be the murderer?
Do you know who that might be?
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy. I wasn't allowed to view his private schedule, so I don't know all the people listed there.
What about his receipts? There is one for earrings. Who were they for?
For Gloria. Oh God. G.
Gloria who?
Gloria Lindbergh, from Kuzak's campaign office. Mr. Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she lives?
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite the basketball court. I don't know the exact address.
Opposite to the basketball court. Alright, thank you. Let's head there right now.
What'd you find out?
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurtz will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
Ain't no time for eating, man. You gotta finish the work. Alright, nothing up here. Dude is still asleep.
What a surprise. Not everyone in the city would return a wallet.
I'd be letting my father down if I didn't, sir.
Your father must be proud of you.
Look at that. They're already learning at a young age. Some. Not all. Oh. I usually like to check the cars. I don't see anything out of place.
Are you Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Cusack's office?
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
Oh, too bad for him. I kind of liked him. So why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
Evidence at the crime scene, witness. Yeah, we'll go with this.
A witness testified that you met with Mr. Page shortly before he died.
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in.
Nice setup.
I was wondering if there was a man hiding under that shiny armor. I have a second glass if you want to loosen up.
Relax, lady. Jesus Christ.
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one.
Yeah, it's in his car where his body is. I should have said that. Okay. What?
I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
This lady, man. That's the way she's saying it. Oh boy, look at this. What in the world?
I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones. Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots.
This lady is freaky.
I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer? So, am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
Alright, so let's see here.
Be careful what you wish for. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with OCP, the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were afraid he might give me Mills's campaign details.
You claim that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious. She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
When was Agatha fired?
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that. Please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
About a week ago. Okay, yeah, like I said, this lady's weird. I don't know about that, but it looks like the chick trying to get in the doorway, maybe the carp thing was a lie. She might be the culprit.
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I mean when you get here.
On my way. Keep Ms. Crane there and be careful. She is our prime suspect.
Understood.
Yeah, she's dangerous, man. And look what we found in here. I knew there was something in here. Random nuke in the back of the basement. Bunch of stolen stuff. Let's get going. They said she didn't leave. Where is she?
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kirk showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have left the office without us seeing her, though.
We must find her. New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
How do we know that the missing lady is the one who did this?
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
It has to maybe be a book switch here or something. Maybe a button on a table. There we go. I knew it.
A secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we can push it.
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a computer.
Open
Maybe we can
sesame.
find something there.
Oh, sure. Keep reminding me of the delicious sesame sprinkled burger buns we haven't eaten yet.
Okay, I guess I didn't need to use a computer.
Just delete already.
That's the problem.
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail. I was born for great things, and only I decide my fate.
Oh, we could do this.
There are no bullets in that gun. The clip is out.
Unpredictable little things. Again, it's frustrating when they ruin even the best schedule.
Everything will go according to plan for the next several decades.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
Look at all this. She had money in here ready to go. We got another chip. I'll take that. And another crate. Nice. All's well that ends well. Let's get back out there, people. I'm gonna try to find the last mission. Matter of fact, was that one of them? No, that was literally another side mission we could have done. Okay, I'm going to look for the next two. Alright guys, I upgraded again and I was able to get my detection up halfway, so it allows us to see things on the map we can get, like items and side missions. Man, I should have upgraded and did this a long time ago.
Drinking in a public place is against the law.
I am not drinking. I'm drunk already. And I am home.
We'll issue a warning. I don't think he'll be able to pay it.
I will not issue a ticket. However, I recommend enrolling in the homeless help program.
I'm not homeless, so get out of my house.
Okay. So that should be... yeah, that's all of them. Just these that we failed from before. That's alright. If we would have had this upgrade from before, then maybe. And it looks like we have an item here. Yeah, it's these little marks on the map. I think I got those from the last time. Look at that. Random stuff in corners and everything. Let's head to the main mission.
I didn't know you were involved in politics.
I don't give a shit about elections, but they give free food for handing out flyers.
You're back already, Grumpy? With all those colorful flags and balloons, any other cat would be in seventh heaven. Maybe you're more like me, and you get a headache just thinking about politics. You're way too early. The bachelorette party starts at 8.
I am here to meet with Olivia Blanche. What room is she in?
This is a by-the-hour hotel. People don't usually give names.
Dr. Blanche is in her 50s, bright long hair, possibly tied into a ponytail.
I gotcha. It's that classy lady. She's staying in room 405.
Thank you, citizen.
So, you are the real Robocop? Listen, if your mature lady won't be able to satisfy you, I'm sure I'll find someone younger that would be happy to help.
What in the world is wrong with you? He's a robot. He can't... Oh boy, people. Okay, let me check around a little bit. Maybe we might find some evidence here. Oh man, that was hilarious. This place is big. Yeah, we did find some evidence. The cat from outside is in here. Okay, enough of this. Let's just go all the way up. They put a lot of detail in this whole area.
It's you. Thank you for coming over. Do you really think I'm in danger?
Not as long as I am here. Tell me what happened again.
Someone stole my work computer from the precinct. But the only thing of value are my research notes. Your evaluation especially.
Does anyone else know about your research?
OCP requested confidentiality, so they're the only ones who know about it. You don't think the old man has anything to do with it, do you?
Did you notice anyone suspicious at the crime scene?
No. But after a recent hacking attempt, Engineer Morgan fitted my work computer with a tracking device. You could download its last coordinates from my private computer. It's right there on the desk. Maybe this will help you find the culprit.
I will find them, and they will pay.
Actually, even if those thieves were after my research, they'd be disappointed. I keep most of my notes on paper, including my conclusion. I know the whole process wasn't easy for either of us, but I'm sure you felt there was progress. How do you feel about doing the final session now?
I promised to adhere to our working relationship.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You agreed to a non-compulsory evaluation. Does that mean you felt our sessions are helpful?
Yes.
A lot has changed since we started. Do you remember how you perceived yourself back then?
I was struggling to comprehend my own existence.
That is correct. But since then, did you have a change of heart? How do you consider yourself now?
I like to think of myself as a person.
I'm glad to know you can finally see this. Through our time together, I've learned a lot about you. And one thing I know for sure is that you're not some kind of soulless OCP robot.
Why do you think so?
Could a machine create a real bond of friendship such as you and Officer Lewis have? Do you think a machine could teach a newly appointed officer what it means to be a real policeman? Or bring comfort to a suffering old man?
Would an actual person glitch?
We should make a clear distinction. These so-called glitches are your memories. It seems to me that they manifest themselves in unusual ways because they are trying to get through a mechanical barrier. But as memories in the past make up everyone's personality, those memories make you who you are as well. This is what makes you different from a machine. You should not fear them, but embrace them.
But there is also the other kind.
And that worries me. But the malfunctions you're referring to seem to be strictly technological. I'm afraid someone is using your mechanical side to mess with your psyche. They would be more successful if it wasn't for your human side. And no wonder. It's probably your strong will that allowed you to bear the extraordinary burdens. And it's also what's been protecting you from totally malfunctioning. I don't know a single person who could endure that. So if this evaluation was to determine whether you're human or not, my answer is
You're not just a human, but an exceptional one, Alex Murphy. Don't you ever forget that, unless you want to have me on your case again.
I will try. Thank you, Doctor.
Use my computer to download the coordinates of the tracking device. It's right there on the desk.
She's one of the good ones, man. I'm telling you. Those are some small beds, man.
I have the coordinates.
Hello, Dr. Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
But I haven't ordered anything.
I only need your signature. Can you please open the door?
You gotta be kidding me.
Robocop is guarding the Charger.
Get up. Give me that. You know what time it is.
We need to move.
Yeah, stay back.
There was an attempt on Dr. Blanche's life.
Is she okay?
Yes, but she will need an escort.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You can pick up the guitar.
I lost my hand! Compromise!
We need to move.
Why do they want to kill me? Is this really about the research?
I will figure that out.
Hip firing with this thing is way more better than aiming it down. Like, it shoots faster when you're just
Follow me.
hip firing it
Can we rest
alone.
for a moment?
No, we should not stop.
It's a dead end. We need to look for another way.
I will make a way.
I don't know how you're thinking of making a way, but you better hurry. This room is getting awfully hot.
What do we... Oh, okay.
Follow me.
There's also something here that's supposed to happen, too.
Moving forward. That's good. Concentrate on the positive, Olivia.
Oh my...
Need to move.
This heat is just too much.
We must keep going.
Alright, let's keep going. Yep, there he is. I hear him.
We cannot go through. Fire is blocking the way.
A real hero.
Follow me.
So yeah, that one is missable. I was trying to get that.
Grumpy! Thank you so much. The sprinklers aren't working.
Yeah. Let's throw that.
Enemy contact! I lost my head!
He's like, I lost my head. He shot my head off. I'm gonna shoot your head off too. And yours. Come here. Oh, that's cool. It shows it on the map now too. That's great.
The fire's dying out.
There's someone's footsteps upstairs.
I will make a way.
Please, can I keep this gun?
Oh, wow. I've seen nothing before, but not quite like this.
We've made it. Oh, thank God. But what should we do now?
My partner is going to take you to someplace safe. I will find the guilty party using your computer's coordinates.
I'm finally starting to understand. The shooting, the blood, seeing it firsthand, it puts everything into perspective. What I think I'm trying to say is, thank you.
My duty, madam.
So what now, Murphy?
I will follow the signal to track the doctor's computer. You will keep her safe.
Safe from what exactly? Who were those guys?
Mercenaries on Wendell's payroll.
The same ones that paid me a visit at the hospital? Wendell should be grateful. You keep reducing his overhead.
I am expecting a huge payoff.
I hear that.
Signal tracking. Are we still in the same one? Yep. Alright, so it looks like we have to find out where it is by filling the bar. This is kind of easy.
Okay, Murphy. So where are you headed now?
I am following the signal from the doctor's computer.
That's handy. You're gonna keep me posted if you find anything, won't you?
Affirmative. Murphy, out.
I hate when you do that. Loose out.
Okay, so it must be in this building or at the pier.
Need some rubber?
No, but it might be covering something that I am looking for.
It would be like searching for a needle in a haystack unless you have some kind of X-ray vision.
That shouldn't be a problem, I guess.
Any joy?
I need to see what is underneath.
Then you'll have to wait. There'll be a truck to move it in an hour or two. It's not like you can move the whole thing anyway. You're not a finicking train, are you?
I am much more than that.
Don't tell me we're gonna move this thing.
Shit! You're like a freaking bulldozer. Is that what you were looking for? A manhole cover?
I need to get underground.
Well, not through there, you ain't. If the sewers are what you're after, then you should use the entrance behind the mart, just under the overpass.
Thank you, citizen.
All right, yeah, let's head this way. I wonder who we're gonna find down there.
Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there? Some of them ain't come back. Let's hope it's not an alien party. Just make sure you don't drink anything. It might have a roofie.
That weird dude again.
Lewis, tracker coordinates lead me to the sewers. I am entering now. Oh.
I can't hear you very well. It must be bad signal. I've taken down Blanche to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact if back up. Stay safe.
Alright, so we already got an item down here that we could see. Fantastic upgrade. Oh man. Who in the world is doing this? I think the crazy dude was right. They go down for a party, never come back up.
The money transfer didn't go through.
Whoa.
Swift to the vision.
Bro.
Maximum
That scared me as usual. Alright, we're gonna take you down. Get some ammo. Heal up. So it looks like they was hiding some stuff down here. Let's grab the goodies. Assault rifle KH-21. I don't want to test that out. I like this gun. This thing hits like a truck. We got enough batteries. Oh.
damage sustained.
Man, they seriously was waiting. Okay.
I lost my head.
Blew up your partner. That has to suck.
Damage sustained.
Alright. We got a bunch of batteries in here. When I need them, I can't find them. It's great. Something must be coming up.
Can't seem to get hold of him.
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I...
Signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network runs down here.
Copy that.
And compromise! Wonder what they were up to.
Oh man. Okay, that's the way we came in. We got some explosives here. Another disc. It's always good to find those. Nothing else back here. OCP turret. I think we could hack that. Always with the stupid grenades. How do you hack them? Okay. Okay, before we go, I want to know how to... Quickly. There we go.
Please, don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
Wow, that dude must have been scared sitting in here with those dudes with the big suits.
I had this nasty dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh, wait.
I'm really enjoying this game. I know I'm taking forever to finish it, but I'm having some fun with it. The story's not bad either. What the? Lay down. Okay, so here we go. I don't know what a hack thing was on the other side next to it. So it must be taking them out. Look at this. How do I get past this? Maybe this gun will work? Yeah, it works pretty well. Try again.
Hey, compromised!
I should upgrade something of the, let me see. Recovery, 75. Yeah, I might upgrade this next too. Let's have some health and defense. Man, look at all this. Look at the ragdoll. God. The ragdoll physics are real. Okay, let's look around. These guys are armed and stacked up.
Lewis, I found the computer.
What did they need it for?
Retrieving and processing data from our evaluations.
Where was the data going?
OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I'm uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters now.
Oh, looks like a plan. I'm loving it. We actually did everything this time, I think. Hopefully.
Murphy, we've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
Okay, but one question before we stop it here, because this part was pretty cool. I liked the mission with the burning building. It was nice. We got to use that really powerful gun again, but the old man, I'm trying to remember, does he have a real name besides Old Man? Why do they keep calling him Old Man? If you guys know, let me know in the comments. If not, I'll probably look it up on my own. But until next time, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new, join the kingdom. We're going to be wrapping this up. We're still doing another walkthrough on some other stuff we're doing on the channel. And we got daily things I do most of the time of the week. It depends on if it's new. If not, then we'll jump into something else. But until next time, have a good day and peace.